Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back at it again in this world, 300 days later, and we're on day 496, just about 500 days, and so in preparation to make this, I went back and rewatched my, part 1, 200 days, see exactly what I changed, and, so I'm not repeating myself. So I might actually, this might be shorter than the first one, due to the fact that I'm not talking about the stuff that was already there. So the first thing, my house, pretty much nothing has changed about it. I think it looks exactly the same as it did in 200 days. The only thing is that, like, I put this chainmail armor in my room. It's about the only change. I got the mace, and I was messing, as you see, I got some enchanted golden apples from looting all the trial chambers. I think I looted like 11 trial chambers before I finally got this mace. And, messing around with the Mounts of Mayhem update, like with the spear. Yeah, I keep all my shulker boxes inside Ender chest, and eventually what I'll do, probably make a shulker farm at some point and put all of them inside of the ender chest, which gives you lots of storage, and if you sort all the shulker boxes, it's very, very good. But yeah, nothing's changed about this house pretty much. Back here, it's completely different. In 200 days, there's a terrain, like a hill right here. So I've done and flattened all of this out. It's all flat. So let's start from the back here. This is my iron farm, and I wouldn't recommend building this. Iron farms suck on Bedrock. For one, there's no spawn chunks, so for it to work, you have to be standing directly next to it. 2, iron golem spawns are very slow. And 3, it's just weirder to make, it's clunkier. There's like 20 villagers down in this box. And you need cats, so that where cats would spawn, the iron golems spawn instead. So you get double the rate, but it's still awful. Alright, just mine iron, bro. Like, how much is it? There's absolutely nothing in here. Okay. Way better on Java. Alright, then over here, up the scaffolding. Quite high up to avoid the other mob spawns, but yeah, I'm not even sure that matters because of the way that mobs spawn in Bedrock. I don't know, but yeah, this is my creeper for farm. I don't use it a lot because I only really need it if I need to refresh my rockets. Even then, I always seem to have a supply of gunpowder, but it's still good to have it. It's still nice to have it. This villager breeder, which is also awful, and it's like broken. I think I got it off a random video, and alright, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. Alright, so as I was saying, this villager breeder kind of sucks. It seems to break, it doesn't work. I might just have to make a whole new one. I haven't really messed around with villagers that much around my base. Like, these are just mason villagers and cartographer, which I buy my trials chambers maps from. I don't use chunk base of any kind. I don't even think I know the seed of this world. I ever have it written down anywhere. So yeah, I guess I'll have to improve this eventually if I really want to make a big villager trading hall, which I think I do. It would be cool. Fully powered beacon, which I made with my gold farm, which is nice. I definitely want to make a 6 beacon. That's what I have on my Java edition. But I would need to farm up like withers, which is way more different on Bedrock than to do on Java. Over here I have my stables with my horses with the gold with the diamond armor drip and zombie horse, Mounts of Mayhem, and then 2 skeleton horses. I used to have 3, but I think one of them got killed. I used to have a donkey, one of them got killed. This is my mule. So yeah, that's nice. Horse stables. Around back here, I have this pool for my axolotls. Just a bunch of tropical fish. Definitely want to get the blue axolotl eventually. It'd be really cool to have, even just for the flex of it. Probably make a bigger pool than this eventually, like a big cave. Big water thing. I don't know. Just building something else besides just a dumb little pool here. Like something big here would be nice. I don't know. Cactus farm. Oops, cool, we get a cactus occasionally. Alright, now for the big thing. Well, a few more things before. So my skyscraper, the only difference, I haven't added anything inside. The only difference is that I've covered the floors of the last few in 200 days. There's a big gap right here in the middle of the top 5 floors, and added a roof, which is nice. That's about it for this, but next. So I have, these chests, which is storage in here, but like all of them get filled up. Like this stone one gets filled up, this dirt one gets filled up, this cobblestone gets filled up. They all get filled like too quickly almost. So what I've created for longevity and for like to have something is this whole storage area, a bunch of barrels, and they're barrels because if I keep expanding this, if I keep increasing it, the storage, having too many chests will actually be bad because they're all entities. So I would rather have barrels because that'll be better in the long run. And there's 2 stories for this. I haven't even used this bottom part. That's my storage. And now for the big part. Okay. I made this map. First of all, I'm going for the map room achievement, so I gotta make it all 3x3. And I'll eventually fill this all out. And it'll be cool. And I'll have ways to map out, things I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make something here, I'll make something, you know what I'm saying? So, I'll be nice. Alright, finally, the big thing, my city. In 200 days, it was just this little slice of road right here. But now, I'll just give a big head overview. We have all this. These lights was like the last thing I added, pretty much most recently. So this is just like a little, I guess, corner store, or kind of like a dollar store. It's interesting that I made these shelves, and then I added the actual shelf block back here. I don't know. Alright, the next one is, Wick-Donald's. If you've seen anime, then you probably get this. But I made the whole inside soda machine, chairs. This lava chicken machine, you know, Minecraft movie. It's terrible though. This 27 chicken is from like hours and hours of having this, so it's not useful at all. But it looks cool, I guess. So, and I technically works. So, like the grease, deep fryer things, smokers, and then I have this ladder down here, and I have this like freezer room. So that's cool. Next door, or next building, is the bank. I haven't made like a dollar sign on it, but I want to do that. It says, you know, to really let you know it's a bank, and no interior yet really. What I want to do is make, similar to how I had on the McDonald's one, I want to make like a ladder going down, and there's like a big vault, and there's like a combination. It'll look cool. I haven't gotten around to it. Alright, let me go around here. And here, it's like guitar. This is a music store. So there's these records, all these music discs, and a jukebox. And I do want to add some like actual like instruments in here, like build some instruments, make it look cool. All right, and then next is this clothing store, which is just doesn't have any clothing, just armor stands. Can I place that? Okay, whatever. I'll fix that later. Whatever. Again, I haven't added much in here yet. Go around back. There's this empty space, which I don't exactly know what I want to do with yet. But yeah, and then there's the gas station. With literally nothing inside, not even a floor. Okay. Then the road goes this way. There's some unfinished stuff here, just really planning it out. This is going to be a grocery store. And originally I think I wanted to make this way bigger, but I ended up making this stuff back here first, and it took up too much space. But I still think it's ultimately a decent size. Still think I can put a lot of cool stuff. Okay, and then over here, all this cobblestone is where I'm planning out to create the houses of the people who live here. And the 3 is like the driveway, and this is, you know, the house itself. Out here, and we have this building, which is a library. And there's some bookshelves. It is actually very time consuming to get bookshelves, because you have to kill so many cows. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually fill us all up with bookshelves. It'll look nice, and just add other stuff in general. Okay. Now here we have the school. Again, it's just a rough planning of it, but it's here, and this is the bathrooms, and then the staircase. It's gonna be 2 stories, and then the roof, and then the pool back here. Now what I do want to add is, in this area over here, I want to make a little track. You know, it's not gonna be super big, but I think it'll still look cool regardless. Yeah, and then we have this, which is the train station. Okay, so this whole place used to be a giant hill, but I dug it all out. So now we're stuck with this big, like, slab right here. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. And I kept just digging this way, and there's a mob spawner right here. So I'll turn that, the skeleton spawner. I'll turn that into a farm. Not that I really need it, just that it'll be cool. And this is pretty much the last thing. Train station. I think it turned out pretty well. And on it, there's the minecart rail, which I'll take you through. This goes through a cave. A little bit here. And yeah, this is how I got the achievement on a rail. This cave kind of looks cool coming out. I do want to build some stuff so that it looks cool, and you get like some cool visuals and stuff while you're riding the minecart. I haven't dug this out fully. And that's it. Minecart. But there is a branching path. Right here, this little pillar. And if we follow it, you know, I haven't made the minecart track on it, so right now I guess it's kind of just a walkable path. Turns around here because if it kept going this way, it would run into my gold farm. Going this way, and it leads to the village. And I'm pretty much going to make another train station right here. And then, you know, maybe go this way. Let's go back. Oh, as there's village, yeah, nothing's changed about it. At all, pretty much. It's exactly the same. It's fine. Alright, and right here, see, it extends out more here, and I'm going to make a minecart rail going on this way. So I have both directions. So yeah, I guess this is how it looks like at night. Looks cool. Go this way. Something kind of far out. Not really a build, but a thing. It's a farm. Okay, so I'm way far out here. And right here, I have my raid farm, which is definitely the best farm that you can make. Even on Bedrock, or especially on Bedrock. You know, I usually complain about how Bedrock farms are quite not that good, but this, I would say, works pretty much exactly the same as a good one on Java, or even better, since there's trident killers on Bedrock. That's cool. I actually don't come here that often, mostly because it's so far out, but what I do plan on doing is making another portal like here, which makes it way easier. I haven't really done anything in the nether for a while, so I want to build like a whole separate base in the nether. It'll look cool. And for the villager, for this farm, it's actually really easy to get them up here with the lead on the boat. That's a really good tip. Is if you put them in a boat and you attach a lead to it, and you just pillar up, and it works. So that's nice. And yeah, so that's pretty much my world so far. Plan on doing way more, and yeah, I'm excited to see what will happen in 1,000 days. That's probably when I'll make my next video. So yeah, that's about it.